Signal lost beyond the Shackleton expansion. If anyone hears this, we are not alone. We are Trident. There's a silence in the stars tonight, where the light bends out of view. We were sent to chart the unknown skies. Now the unknown staring through.
This is a medical reminder. Crewman J. Halverson, this is your 4th reminder to report to sickbay for your physical. Ignoring Dr. Mary will not make her go away. Engineering notice. Whoever reprogrammed the captain's Minotaur hologram, it has now been spotted charging through Deck 14 shouting, "Ramming speed!" Please retrieve or disable immediately. Security advisory. If you see a billiards table where there should not be a billiards table, do not interact with it. Report it. And for the love of Q, please don't try playing with it. Culinary services update. Good news, cadets! The random replicator error on Deck 9 has been corrected. Spicy Ractigino surprise is no longer explosive, but it may knock your socks off still. Holodeck scheduling. Holodeck 3 remains offline after someone attempted to simulate zero-G billiards with live photon torpedoes. That someone knows who they are. Lost and found. A single Starfleet boot, 3 tricorders, and a Ferengi profit ledger have been recovered. Ownership disputes will be settled carefully with Quartermaster Kron in his office behind a closed blast door. We cannot ensure your safety. Maintenance alert. Jeffries tube access on Deck 11 is temporarily restricted after reports of whispering. Yes, whispering. And strange thumping sounds. Command clarification. A gentle reminder to our lower deck engineering team regarding the ongoing Minotaur hologram shenanigans throughout the ship. The captain is not currently a Minotaur. Any visual evidence to the contrary is either a malfunction or something engineering has cooked up. We kindly ask that you report any such findings to Security Lieutenant Reed for investigation. And if you do encounter it in the halls, run! It will kill you! Trust us, sickbay has seen this thing scare the blue skin off our Bolian therapist. And trust me, that skin won't go back on easily. Thank you. Morale notice. Game night in the mess hall has been postponed until further notice. No, this is not related to the strange billiard situation that happened in Holodeck 3. We hope. Final reminder. If you are not where you are supposed to be during your duty shifts, security will find you. Eventually.
Attention all crew and lower deck personnel. You are now entering a restricted operational window aboard the Federation stealth vessel USS Silverlight-E under the authority of Trident Command. All systems are active. All eyes are forward. And the game has already begun. Moments ago, multiple senior officers vanished from internal sensors without trace. No transporter signatures, no life sign degradation, no distress calls. They are simply gone. Security teams have been deployed across all decks, including maintenance corridors and Jeffries tubes. At this time, no confirmed contact has been made. Crew are advised. Remain at your assigned stations. Report any anomalous activity immediately. Do not pursue unidentified signals alone, because on this ship, every move matters, and every move is being watched. Somewhere in the shadows, a player is setting the table, calculating angles, predicting outcomes, and deciding who stays in the game and who is removed from it. This is not just a mission. This is Saturn's Gambit. And whether you realize it or not, you are already part of the board. Prepare yourselves. Trident does not retreat. Trident adapts. And tonight, Trident plays to win. Stand by for episode start. Good luck, crew. You're going to need it.
The stars don't speak, they only watch, and yet we dare to dream.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, excuse me, to Star Trek Trident, Season 2, Episode 2, Saturn's Gambit. Q, Lieutenant Reed, why is there a billiards table in my quarters? Hansi, did you put this here?
Wait, me? No. Besides, one, I'm just a hand. How in the galaxy am I supposed to lift that and push it in here? So, it ain't me.
Well,
There's transporters.
Are you sure you weren't up to shenanigans, Hansi?
No. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Here's like a tiny little alarm about somewhere in the far distance. That's not me. I did not do that. Ruby, Nancy, full of cube. That's so on you. Nah, I'll be right back. She goes off the deck.
You fly off the deck, and then basically the door opens behind you, and you hear thumping like down the hall. Oh God, it's happening again. Lieutenant Reed, go deal with that. No, I'm not dealing with that.
Who's responsible for the Minotaur rampaging through my decks?
This is so funny.
We got rid of that hologram. I'm glad we did.
It's still rampaging the decks of the ship.
Yes.
I feel like, Captain, you need to go talk to engineering. Sternly. Says Lieutenant Reed. Alright,
I think I might be behind writing the program to begin with, though I think the program went rogue from its original programming.
Don't look at me, says Q.
Yeah, I'm looking at something more personal.
Well, regardless. Welcome to Star Trek Trident, everyone. I am PA Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, and no one has their feet up.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on, let me just turn that off. There we go.
There we go.
We don't need the Genesis shenanigans running right now, so
Got to hit the button.
you're fine. And I'm PA Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, your production engineer for today's game. Also your GM. I'll be playing some other characters, just like that. Let's go around the table, starting with the highest ranking officer, aka Captain, and going down the list. Go ahead.
I am Jordan, the very charismatic and total badass. Now a parent, Captain Elena Moreau.
Alright, and who you're passing off to?
I will pass it off to my first officer, aka my mate.
Go ahead,
That'd be
Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh, why didn't you say that in the first place? Hi, I am Jordan, but I also play Ruby. Nancy, hi. Yes. My character is also. Oh, and I also play, I guess for the fun, our new addition to the group, which you're gonna love. Is Rin for the fun part.
Cadet Ren.
Yeah. Cadet
'Cause-
Ren. Our son, which is still shocking for me.
Mhm. Yes, and
I'm passing it,
if you haven't seen
but
the picture in the starting screen, that mother and son couple together in that opening on our opening block was pretty well spot on.
it's so super cute.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Uh,
also,
um,
go ahead, pass it off.
I'm passing it over to our other cadet. I mean, our comrade.
Not a cadet, lieutenant,
Yeah, Lieutenant. My
junior
bad.
grade.
That's me, right? All right.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm Simbel. I play Aqualis, number 282 from the Billiards Association, and a few more of us are going to be joining as well. Should I say who they are, or is it not really needed?
Not necessary because we'll get into that in the game.
Oh, yeah, it'll be in the.
Keep
It'll be in the.
keep it a secret for now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start the game off kind of like on the scene right now, and then we'll jump to the opening intro. So where we're gonna
yeah.
start is on the bridge of the USS Silverlight. Actually no. Yeah, let's start on the bridge because I feel like that's more appropriate. So move character tokens here. So everyone's on the bridge. Lady Mary is. We'll just put her at her post for now. Vivi is no longer on the ship. Sad.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm not crazy.
And where do you want to be?
Let me
There
pull
we
the
go. Let me
thing
put
up.
that there.
Um.
Ruby's at the bridge. This guy is over here. Ops.
I'm scientific, right? Or something like that.
Science. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll just go over there.
All right.
Stay out of the way.
Okay, so the bridge is busy. And the objective is investigate. That way we all know what we're doing today. So the ship is actually on, well, is still over, is coming back from,
Ryza, right?
coming back from Ryza, and all the shenanigans from Ryza. And,
from what my researchers or scientists told me, that was quite the interesting one.
Yes, and that
Apparently
way,
somebody got turned red.
By the way, the captain is still grumbling about the lost amount of gold platinum that he spent, or he spent on those classes that are now irrelevant.
The season passes are still relevant. The park's reopened. It's just like, more scrutiny over the parks. So you can go back if you ever want to, but you've decided enough's enough for now. So you're heading back to actually Saturn, because you want to check in with Aqualis and his team because they have research about this Q entity, and they want to have a council meeting with the Council of what do we call it? The Interstellar Council of something, I don't remember.
We can just call it the council for now.
Yeah, just the council.
Right. Okay.
So you're heading back to your planet. You've gotten approval to arrive. And then it's like another hour of warp, because the ship's traveling not at maximum warp, because that's only authorized for emergency purposes. So you're traveling at about maybe half the speed of max warp, so like warp 5.1. And it's been about 3 days. And the crew have been dealing with shenanigans going on throughout the ship, especially that Minotaur running through the halls, and also these random billiard tables popping up all over the ship. No one knows where they're coming from.
Yeah.
So, as Ruby, you're sitting in the chair. Captain, where are you right now? Are you in your ready room?
Yeah, I would be in the ready room.
So, Ruby
Going
has
through. Going through Starfleet misses from Starfleet.
Yep. A message comes across your panel. It's not an old message, but it's like, well, technically it's an old message that was like 3 days old, and you were in the parks when you got it, but no one relayed it to you. And it says, strange sightings of billiard tables located around Saturn. Also, there's a news article attached that says, Saturn civilians missing. Location unknown.
I would probably want to say something.
Go ahead.
About that.
They are your characters. Go ahead.
Do we know who is missing?
For privacy reasons, it just specifies a noble family.
A what?
A noble family. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is your narrative.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there isn't really like this hierarchy of who's noble, like nobles and peasantry. It's not like that.
It's not like
noble,
that. But,
yeah, I would say noble in this
context is
context means
well known.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That works.
Yeah. More like celebrities.
Well, not really that.
Okay. Well.
I mean, they're well known for a different reason.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole fame thing it works differently.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll just say a family that I know of, like a family that is like that I am in good, like whatever terms or whatever with.
So, and it says in the article that Starfleet has been asked to investigate as part of this attachment. Captain, as you're reading this, there's a chime on the door.
Come in.
Aqualis, you wanted to ask the captain about something related to the billiard tables randomly popping up and disappearing throughout the ship.
And
you're standing at the door.
I don't actually remember talking about this, but we can go with that.
Yeah.
All right. So, do I ask to go into the ready room?
Yeah.
Is that what I do?
You're at the door and you're asking permission to enter.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And they've already given permission for you to enter.
Yep.
Right. So.
Yep.
It's the ready room, right?
Yeah. You come into the ready room, and go ahead.
Well, the first thing I'd like to ask, because I haven't seen these tables that are showing up, is how many pockets do they have? Because that will help me figure out whether they're like Saturn tables or not.
It's the standard 6 pockets.
Okay, so that's not ours.
As Q pops in, like pops into the room, and he's in uniform, but he pops in and he says, Captain, I just found another one in engineering. This time it's inside the warp core. This is out of control.
Okay, so the important thing to note is that these tables are not from my planet. They only have 6 pockets, not 8 or 9. So whoever's doing this doesn't have very good knowledge of Saturn billiards. So it's not going to be anyone from my planet or the people who are missing.
Also, Cat, there's another knock on the door. Or dee-dee.
Come in.
Lieutenant Reed walks in. He says, Captain, we have a situation in the family deck, particularly quarters. Your quarters. You know how you asked me to look after your son?
We just like kind of slinks into the seat. Oh no.
Well,
What
Ruby,
did you do?
you come up behind him, like overhearing this because you have very sensitive hearing, because eagle hearing.
Yep. I kind of walk up to the captain and whisper, "Our son's having a little mischief."
Actually, to clarify, says Reed as he clears his throat, your son is no longer on the ship.
Her head turns like almost like full like straight at him with like dagger looks in her eyes.
Like the eagle head rotating at like full speed and then stopping at like that scene.
What?
Yeah.
You're like just staring at him, and on that beat, let's jump into today's game.
Are the feathers all spiked out too?
Yeah, yes. Pretty much.
Oh,
and on that beat, let's start with today's opening intro. We'll be right back after the opening intro, folks. Stay tuned.
Saturn, shadow fleets in a silent burn. Relatar blades cut through the stars. Trident's watching from afar. Prison lights in a cold dark cell. Codename 998 won't break or tell.
Folks, we have a slight hiccup with our opening intro. Stand by, please.
New orders are coming down the pipeline, so don't.
I just realized
Star
there's
Trek,
no video
Trident
footage of that.
Will return in just a moment.
There's no proper video footage for this sequence, so I have to fix this. It sucks to the template, not the... No, I don't want the template. I want the full intro. That's why it's derping out. Hold on. I have to... It's downloading it now. Stand by. It's derpy, I know. It's derpy. Yeah. Stand by. Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your patience. Trident will resume right now.
Saturn, shadow fleets in a silent burn. Relatar blades cut through the stars. Trident's watching from afar. Prison lights in a cold dark cell. Codename 998 won't break or tell. He smiles slow, he sets the play. One last game before I pay. Chalk hits felt the cue aligns. Every angle bends through time. One clean shot, no second chance. Fate rolls forward with the stance. 1, 2, click, break. Clip, break, run the table clean. Hearts beat fast in 0G. Every shot a calculated sin. Lose the game, lose every stars cut through the rings. Trident holds the thinning line while time bleeds out, second by time. Enter 313, silent strike. Enter 777, ghost in flight. Satyrian eyes, elite and fast, here to erase the past. Relitar king across the felt, smug grin sharp as the cards he dealt. 998 leans in calm and slag. The shot decides who lives or dies. Two, click, break. Click, break, hear the pressure rise. No tail shown behind the eyes. Every spin a coded thread. Every miss a final dead. Rebank it clean through fire and war. Cue ball rolls, then rolls no more. When the last ball drops just right, we vanish into the fight. Low brass pulses, ticking time. Heartbeat sync with the baseline. Fleet goes dark, cloaks engage. Saturn burns a brighter stage. Hidden warp, extraction tight. Relitar rage lost in the light. Q drops down, snap, it's done. Trident's ghosts are on the click, break, victory burns. Stars align, the tide returns. From the fell to the endless sky. We don't wait, we multiply. The banquet hard, escape the snare. All or nothing, Trident dares. Spied by shadow, bold by choice. In the void we make the noise.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Trek Trident, Episode 2 of Season 2, Saturn's Gambit. Where we last left off, the Captain, Ruby, Reed, Q, and I think that's it. We're in the ready room, and they have just realized their son
there too.
has gone missing. It is nowhere on the ship. And let's pick up on
And
that
the
story.
security
Gone.
getting a Klingon death glare in addition to whatever Ruby's giving him.
Oh, I'm just holding him by his collar of his, like, just lifting him up in the air. I'm like, what do you mean he's gone?
As he's grabbing like his collar like this, like as you're like grabbing him, like lifting him up off the floor, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The
Who's
scanners just
getting-
detected that like he's no longer on the ship.
Well, then find him before I gouge your eyes out with my beak.
And Simbo,
Let him go,
you walk in as you see the chief of security being dropped to the floor by a very angry-looking Ruby.
I let him go, and he just scrambles off and tries to calm down. I know I can feel my feathers are now up. I'm like, relax.
Bro, it's so funny.
And there's now a Klingon fist-sized dent in the desk.
Mm-hmm.
From where
It's slightly larger. It's more like a Minotaur-sized hand. Because, well, yeah. Just for added bonus. It looks like a Minotaur punched the desk, but it's like actually just normal hand. You still have the strength of a Minotaur, it's just weird.
This is so funny.
Okay.
Side effects from the spell.
I love this.
Alright.
Love this.
And then there's the ship jumps to yellow alert. As you drop out of, prematurely out of warp, just outside of Jupiter.
Okay.
And you see it outside the window. There's a large, black, ominous ship moving by. And then there's a flash of light so bright that it blinds you, and the ship's gone.
Hell.
I want that ship targeted and found now.
Q looks over at the excuse me, looking out the window, and he says, "Judging by that flash of light,
intercept that ship.
Judging by that flash of light, I doubt you'll be able to track it. That is a Relatar cloaking module. I haven't seen one of those in eons. The Relatar must be up to something. And what are they doing in Federation space, of all things?"
And right next to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right next to both Earth and Saturn. What are they doing here? What are we doing?
That is a good question, Mr. Aqualis.
Wait, that's in
Where is
right?
Yeah. What did you say, Captain?
Captain would have said out very loud, the better question is, where is our sun?
That I am unsure of. As a Curie member, my powers have been stripped. I can't help in this matter.
Right. I'm betting, I don't know what the currency is here, but I'm betting that ship has him.
Yep, I would say the same.
Intercept, land and intercept course of that ship's last known coordinates and follow.
Captain, you march out onto the bridge. Everyone stands at attention, followed by the rest of your team behind you. And the helm officer just looks up. Captain.
Follow that ship.
What ship, sir? There's nothing out there.
One that just passed us, and I type in the coordinates of where it was last seen.
You type in the coordinates, and the computer says proximity, too close. No entity detected. Even the computer doesn't know that it existed. It's like they never existed outside of the ready room.
I kind of walk up to her captain, and I know she's tense as much as I'm trying to get calm. I just put my hand on her back and just rub it, like, "Hun, I know this is a serious situation, but we cannot rush this with hard-headed. We need to calm down and think."
Engineering.
Is there any way we can?
The engineering officer looks over. Actually, the comms officer, Rags, looks over and says, "Captain, I'm also getting a relay message from Saturn. It's addressed to it's addressed mainly to Aqualis, but they don't mind having it broadcast on open airs on the bridge if you
Open comms.
Open comms."
I look at Qualis. This is important to you, Qualis. You can have it separated, or if you wish, you can have it open up to open comms. It is your choice.
All right. I'm just gonna say this because this is just a game. I probably wouldn't do this if it was like an actual thing. But yeah, let's open it to let's open it to bridge comms.
Rags spins around back in her chair and presses play. It is a pre-recorded message from 998, and he sounds panicked. Like it's like a last recording before he was captured. And I will let you figure out how to narrate that symbol, because that's your bailiwick.
That's my what?
That's basically your character. I don't want to step on your
Yeah.
character's plot.
Okay, yeah. So 998 is another of the billiards players, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone's got a number. That's the whole. It's like the system that's going on.
Yeah.
He has gotten captured by the ship.
He's a ship, not
Yeah.
the ship. A ship.
Well, some sort of ship there. He has gotten captured, and there's something a little off about the panic in his voice. It's not pure panic. There's something else, almost as if it's faked. All right, and I would be able to tell that this is slightly faked.
Also, there's
I would recognize.
there's a lot of distortion in this comm signal. Like, it's a very distorted relay message.
Yeah, I'd still probably be able to tell who it is, especially if he says the number. Yeah, if he says the number, I'd be able to tell.
It says 9, and then crackling kind of 9, and then
Well, yeah, I hear the or at 8 because there's no other number that starts with that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, can you clean up the message a bit?
Yeah. So I do know who this is.
Starts fiddling with the message.
Who starts fiddling with the message?
Rags. I'm gonna roll for Rags because she's the comm officer and first roll of the game because it's only fair. Where is Lieutenant Commander Rags? Should be under comms.
Yeah, so I know who it is. If he's faking that panic, he's up to something.
Yeah.
He might have been captured on purpose, and he's probably got his family in on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's his and I can say this because I know that all the people here there's not really a traitor in the group.
Insight.
His family is 185, 313, 404, 777, 455, 456. Are there any more? I forget if there are 666 and 667. No memes. No 67 memes. That's just the number. I chose that before the meme. 666 and 67. Those are another two of them.
So
I forget if there are any more, but that's I just list off all the numbers of that family.
Yeah.
So that if you see any of those numbers or hear any of those, then that's an ally. Yeah. And they all are likely wearing those numbers on their shirts too.
Yeah, as Rags starts.
He told me that he got he was playing a billiard game somewhere
on Saturn.
Somewhere on Saturn, and he got found in the middle of the game
and taken
while he was wearing his billiards, I guess uniform is the best way to put it, but it's not really a uniform.
Yeah, it's just a shirt.
His outfit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shirt and the red. Yeah, the white with the red stripe and the red
pants.
Yeah, and the number across his stripe. Yeah.
Yeah. And Rags cleans up the message successfully and says, "Captain, the distortion is actually. Look at this," as she splits the screen like that sci-fi screen split where it's like you take like the underlying like noise from an audio signal and you pull it away, and then you have the cleaner signal. The cleaner signal is the message, and the distortion actually is a coded overlaid message. And their coordinates. And then at that moment, the ship jumps to red alert.
Great.
Warning. As Admiral, one of the other vice admirals comes on the comms and says, "Captain, we have a situation here. Federation space has been invaded, breached, invaded, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We are enacting We are enacting the Hyperion Protocol at this time. All vessels are to report immediately back to the focal point with the following coordinates. Rags looks up, looks at the coordinates on the screen. They match exactly with the coordinates from the encoded message. And she does a quick calculation, and she says,
"Well, I would recognize the coordinates."
Yeah, as your fate, as like the shock and horror above, like in both Rags, Simbel, or sorry,
I mean,
Rags, your
I'm more
character.
calculated.
Yeah, but like you can feel the bead of sweat dripping down your face, even though it's not there.
Oh, yeah.
The sheer horror of your planet being under attack.
Feeling in your stomach, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says, and the Vice Admiral says,
"We need to go now." I would say something
you are
like that.
authorized to use maximum warp to proceed to the following coordinates immediately. You are the closest ship to respond to this threat. Good luck, Trident. Good luck, crew. You'll need it. The comm cuts.
So my navigator send over the coordinates and say punch it at maximum speed.
Aye, sir. And the ship jumps to maximum warp. Immediately jumps out. Right outside the very perimeter of the rings of Saturn. And your jump was premature. Like, drop out again. And there's nothing there surrounding the planet. It's just a premature dropout, and you're like, what's going on? Because, well, you should be able to jump and drop out exactly where you want to be without a premature exit.
I thought we were where we wanted to be, like right outside the rings.
Yeah, right outside the rings.
Yeah.
Right above the rings, but there's no battle or anything nearby. It's like a false alarm.
I asked the computer.
Somehow I doubt that.
Yeah, I asked the computer. Computer, can you scan anything here? There's nothing out here. Like, I mean, we're by the rings, but what is out here that's so alarming that needed us here?
Roll me a command presence check, please. Difficulty 2.
All right.
Difficulty.
Speaking of distortion.
Yes.
Yep. Command presence?
Command presence difficulty 2. You could assist if you'd like, Captain.
I will.
Roll 1 die only, Captain. Okay, well, let's wait for the Ruby's roll.
Damn. I'm of no use.
Crap, go up. Okay, am I rolling?
Command presence difficulty 2, so 2 dice.
Okay, so am I rolling for full or anything? You said command, Command.
Presence.
And what was the last? Like, presence.
Yep.
Complication range?
0, or the lowest it can go.
Which is 1. Task roll?
2, and hit the chevron. Odd. Don't know why it's doing that. Hit the test roll again for me. Okay, I know what's going on. Hold on. Let me look at your character sheet. No, it's right. Odd. Oh, you clicked the challenge dice button, not the task roll button. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, my bad.
That is okay. I'll take the second one because the second one is more aligned to what you're doing. So, succeed at cost. So, you scan, the computer says, processing. Unknown signature detected. No further information.
Yeah, so they're here.
but you don't see any battle or like anything around. You've just detected that there's a signature nearby.
No, I'm guessing if it's unknown, it could be one of my ships, or would that have we would know the signature by now because I've been in the game for 5 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it can't be one of mine then.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Federation. It's not anything we've. Yeah, it's got to be our right.
Possibly.
But a tachyon.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the computer. Can you find the source of the signal? Like, can you find energy point or signal point with the scanners? Like, find anything that's has the signal, draws it out or something.
Processing, and the computer is going to roll again internally. But I'll do a pick a number between 1 and 20.
13.
Lucky number 8.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, the ship says no information available. Like the sensors are even struggling to find whatever the source is of this. Qualis, you've seen patterns like this before, but it was very hard for your science team to pinpoint the exact location of it. But if you'd like to try something, you may.
I have an idea.
Captain, as you walk... Actually, I'm going to put your token on the map, Captain. That way it's easier for you to move around. Hold on.
Looks like... No, I don't know.
There you are, Captain.
Would a quick tachyon burst reveal anything?
Captain, says the computer, I can calibrate the deflector dish to send out a short tachyon burst, if requested.
Do it.
Processing. Burst sent. And as the burst goes out, the entire quadrant lights up red with over 40,000 signatures surrounding you.
The hell?
And then they all kind of fade, kind of like a sensor echo. While you're talking, Ruby, I'm going to send Aqualis a DM. Because I need to do a quick lore drop.
And anyone tell me what in the hell is going on?
Hold on.
Above Saturn.
The enemy has got a bunch of ships cloaked around us. Pretty sure that's what's going on.
Hold on.
Pretty much. Also, like in far distance of our ship, we see I would say like Hansi just like probably just sees all this and be like, we're dropping. It's a wall, or one of the pool tables just passes out for a minute from just being like slammed to a freaking pool leg.
Yeah, a pool table randomly appears on the bridge.
Yeah, and she ran right smacked into it like.
It disappears as immediately after she slaps into it.
Yeah. So I would have said, all right, 6 pockets. That's not one of ours. Don't go near that one. 6 pockets, not 9.
Andy, like, thumbs up. Now you tell me.
Well, I'd have said that before, except I didn't really get a chance.
I'm just being... Okay, that's what he's talking about right here. La 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 la. Oh, okay, no.
There you go.
Okay.
Do with it what you will, Aqualis, with that knowledge.
Where'd you send it? Because I didn't see it on my computer.
Not you, Ruby. It's Aqualis's. Yeah.
Bad.
All right. So they're basically distorting reality, it seems. They're in a sort of different phase of reality. I remember there was a episode on the Next Generation series once where they were somebody that was both phased and cloaked at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would probably describe it as something similar to that.
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't know what I'm doing.
A quantum resonance field is basically what they're using, but as a cloaking device. So in order for you to see your enemy, you'd have to be resonating at the same frequency, or close to the same frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Which Tachyon has revealed.
Well, Tachyon reveals the ships are there, or all around you, surrounding you, and they're constantly fighting. Satyrian ships, because all the Satyrian ships have been drawn into these pocket dimensions.
That's okay. So the battle is there. We're just can't see
You're
it.
out of phase, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do we try to get in phase? I think we have to. Right?
How do we do that?
I wouldn't know how to do that. Like I as me as like the person don't know how.
Yeah. So
the character might know though, but I just don't.
We're gonna have to roll for it. So Aqualis, the science engineer down here, Lieutenant Commander Brenner, looks up and says, "So you want to take the entire ship, create a warp field that also uses the deflector dish as projecting tachyons into the warp bubble. That might work," he says. "But it'll put a lot of strain and stress on the ship, and we will not be able to use those shields. Because the warp bubble will have to remain active at all times in order for us to see the enemy." He looks at the captain. "It's a risk, Captain. No shields, but be able to see your enemy, or take shields and shoot in the dark."
I don't know. Either which way is a risky proposal. But if we try and shoot out, would they have shields? Or would we just pass right through?
It's an untested theory, Captain. I'm not exactly sure how this resonance field operates. But judging that we can't see them doesn't mean that he thinks...
Can they see us?
That's a good question. As the ship shudders, I'm spending 2 threat to enact a story beat.
What?
As the ship shudders and you hear, "Warning, shields at 85%.
Obviously, they can see us.
Clearly.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I want to get the shield up and active.
We're already active.
Huh?
But
Shields,
the warp bubble will shield abilities.
So, just to clarify, your shields are active currently because you're in red alert. But in order to see your enemy, you're going to have to drop shields and open up the warp bubble with a tachyon emission pulsing throughout the ship, resulting in you having absolutely no shields and be able to see your enemy and shoot your enemy. But you'll be able to take more damage. The ship will be able to take more damage.
I asked computer, is there a main ship that we can talk to? Anyone to call off their weapons or attack on us?
Unable to send signal. Quantum distortions have been detected.
Okay, quick question before we make any decisions. Did we agree to have the ablative armor for this ship?
I believe you already have the ablative adaptive armor. Because that was part of the...
Okay. If we go in without the shield, we at least have the armor.
The armor will last and be a little bit tankier, but you'll still take some heavy hits if you're not careful. So it's a big risk for the ship.
Do the tachyon bubble.
Now, I do have another option for you.
Well done.
I will DM you, Jordan, because you are the captain.
Okay. Not bad for that.
Hey, what is going on?
I have no idea.
There we go.
What just happened?
What do you mean, what just happened?
Something weird. I got like disconnected or something. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on.
Oh, Discord being
Yeah,
Discord.
same here.
Okay.
I'm waiting on that DM.
Okay.
Power it off.
So I'm just turning something off.
Oh god. So I guess we can take
Just a little stay on.
we can take the saucers out and head out and fight. We don't need to get everyone else stuck in our mess.
Remember, your ship has saucer separation capability.
That's what I mean, like separate ourselves is what I mean.
Yeah.
We can fight and we don't have to get everyone else hurt, like everyone else on the Trident. We can just take out the saucer, like, split them apart.
Technically, we can split the ship into two and double our firing power. Technically.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just separate ourselves from those who aren't going to get into in our fights. Take out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys want to saucer separate, you would have to not only the captain, the engineer, and the first officer would have to authorize it, and then evacuate the ship for 5 minutes to prepare for the saucer separation.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we cannot physically not handle all this by ourselves. So we have to find who's ever main head honcho on this whole armada and talk them. Like, we don't want to get into a whole huge thing with this armada by ourselves. So we need to find someone, talk to them, and go from there. Right?
Lady Mary says, well, since we don't know what's going to happen, I'm going to be down in sickbay and in the emergency sickbay on the saucer section if you need me. And she gets up and disappears.
Okay. We'll figure this part out, but we have got to make sure no one else gets hurt. We got to separate ourselves, find out our son's situation, and then find out about these stupid pool tables.
Meanwhile, on a...
I take that into consideration and make my decision and call Lieutenant Reed to take his position on the battle bridge as we prepare to separate.
Attention, all crew.
We take
Prepare for
orders
saucer
to the
separation.
forecast
T-minus 5 minutes. All non-essential personnel, please immediately report to your muster stations for saucer separation protocol. As everyone starts scrambling across the ship to like move to certain muster stations, and Captain, you're standing at the you're standing near your chair. I'll move you over to your chair, and you see this little center spot right here in the little like this kind of little elevated platform on the bridge that I'm pinging. That rises up, and you see
me or Captain.
Both of you. It rises up in the center of the in front of the chair, and it says saucer separation authorization keys required. As you see two little keyholes, like little key like slots pop up, and the cover is coming off. It's kind of like a launch key for like a nuke, but like more dramatic.
Right.
Because remember,
also,
if you separate
I'm gonna say this. Hansi sees that she just makes her way up to us, like heading up for our area before the whole separation. She just panics, screaming.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Captain.
I pull out a dagger-like key, which I insert into the keyhole.
Captain, authorization confirmed.
I pull out mine, which is like a necklace, like feather shape, and just put it into the slot as well.
First officer authorization accepted. Please present command codes.
I type in my unique command code.
Authority accepted. Authority accepted. Separation confirmed. Disconnecting in 1 minute.
I'm here, Hansi. I'm here. Lands straight into Ruby's leg.
Well, no. We're gonna do this because I want to do this for Hansi's point, because I had a story beat for this. Okay. Hansi is running through the hallways on the lower decks, trying to get to the bridge as soon as she can, and she hears, "Warning: saucer separation and bulkheads will seal in 1 minute."
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Saucer separation in 30 seconds. Bulkheads are sealing now.
Scrambles.
As you're scrambling through one of the Jeffries tubes, which oddly smells weird.
She's not gonna complain about the smells. So she's like, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna make my way through this. I am not gonna leave out of the fun.
As you see the bulkhead door like closing above you, of the ladder.
No. I am not being left out.
Bulkhead sealing in 5, 4. You slide through and you get your...
I don't need it.
You slide through, you slide through, but I'm gonna roll a dice. Just one dice, that's all I need.
Come on.
That's enough. Yep. Alright. Your pinky finger nail gets clipped. It's now a hangnail.
And now it just makes it back to the ship with the others.
And it's a bleeding hangnail.
Oh, come on!
Yep.
Just makes it.
You make it, but like with slight minor injury. As you come onto the bridge and you're like clutching your pinky with your thumb.
Yeah, she's like I'm fine. Ruby's like, Nancy, what happened? I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Cried a little bit.
Separation. As you hear like a loud thunk, as the saucer separation completes, and you're now under your own power. As you hear a dull, as the ship warp bubble goes around you, and you hear a dull as the tachyon pulses go out, hitting the bubble. immediately, you are in the midst of a full-on galactic battle. Like you see, like lasers striking across your ship's hull, and like photon torpedoes going left and right. Well, not different types of torpedoes, not photon, but you know what I mean. You just spawned in the middle of a firefight, like right smack in the middle of it, in the crossfire. Warning.
Activate and expand your blade of armor.
As the ship's like hull starts flipping over, like the plating starts flipping over to like the blade of armor. Kind of that little kind of like cool scene. And then you see that there's a bunch of ships, Saturn ships on one side, fighters and other escort kind of vessels trying to fend off the enemies from getting to the rings. And behind you, a whole armada of Relatar vessels.
Oh. This is not good.
Q looks at you and says, "Not good indeed. Also, I may have detected a presence nearby."
Tell us now.
Before he can say something, he's blipped away, like he just disappears. Meanwhile, on another ship somewhere out in the belts of Saturn, there's a tiny little feathery creature who is in a holding cell. Next to the holding cell, in the holding cell is another man with a weird shirt with numbers on it. And red pants. He's just sitting on the bed.
You said something. You said elsewhere in the something of Saturn, and I don't remember what that word was.
Belts.
Belts. Okay.
The rings
so
of
like
Saturn.
Near the rings. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, close to the rings, yeah. Yep. So, Ren, you see this this weird alien that looks kind of like someone you know, but like you can't put your finger on it. And Ren, you can speak, but only if you want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, someone he the someone he knows is me, right?
Yes, your character.
That's
998.
Yeah.
Well, barely knows, like in passing. Yeah. The resemblance is very close to Aqualis. It's just different outfit. That's how Ren is identifying you.
Yeah, he kind of like makes his way up and looks at the person.
You're cutting out. I can't hear you very well.
She's chirping.
Sorry. Yeah, he made like a little small chirp, but he just looks up at this person and just makes one little chirp sound.
As you look down at this small furry, well, not furry, but like this small feathered creature that looks weird. It's like a cross between an Andorian, a Alorian, which is Ruby's species, which you've seen you've seen a Lorian before, and a Klingon, because you notice the weird ridges on the beak. And it has these little tiny nubby like antenna popping up out of the head, which are very noticeable.
Those are the ones that are shaped like this, right?
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
up and over like mine are.
Yeah. So, and this creature is looking at you, kind of like trying to say something, but
he's a little scared. Like, scared that this is all happening to him.
Yeah. I'd try to calm him down, I think.
Roll me a command presence check.
Yeah.
Get this, buddy.
Where is it?
Yeah. Your character doesn't know this character, and so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Might scare the poor little thing.
If that happens, I'm actually gonna be sad. Like, actually.
Let the dice decide.
Don't do this to me.
You got this.
How do I do this? I forget how to do this. It's been so long. How do I do this?
So on your character sheet.
Oh, I have to click myself and then hit the.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it.
Yep.
I'm bringing 2x. All right. What am I rolling?
You're rolling command
Dead
and presence.
Command. Okay.
And then remember, you don't hit the challenge dice chevron. You hit the one next to the task roll.
Yeah. Is it 2 and 2, or what am I doing?
It's gonna be comp range 1. So drop your comp range down to 1.
Is that no? The difficulty is how many I need to win, right?
Yes, but you start at 2 always.
Right. So task roll being 2, I roll 2 dice.
Yes.
All right. So 12 over 20. That's 0.6 squared. It's going to be about a 1 over 3 chance. I mean,
just roll it.
Okay. 0.4. Yeah, that's low. It's basically 1 out of 6. Okay. I'll just roll it and okay. Yeah,
Alright, I will because I am a nice GM. You didn't succeed, but what I'm gonna let you do is I'm gonna drop 2 threat. Spend 2 threat for a narrative boost for you guys. Because I'm a nice GM, so I'm gonna drop myself down to that many threat. And I will let you succeed as the story for the story beat. So
okay, good. Thanks.
You calm the poor creature down. And it looks up at you and starts hugging your leg.
Oh.
And making kind of like a cooing sound. Like it trusts you.
Okay. My Discord is being really weird. That's just
okay.
I don't know what. I have no idea what it's doing.
Whatever.
Can I try to ask him if he wants to like come up into my arms or something? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so it comes up into your arms and
it.
Yeah, it.
Okay.
And
well, it's a person, so like
yeah, that they come up into your arms. It's definitely a male.
Yeah.
Creature. So he comes up into your arms, and do you want to ask what its name is, or do you want to just?
Sure.
How does?
I'm Lynn. You remind me of someone that my mother works with.
Okay, I'm just processing all of this. Sorry.
I know it's a lot.
It's only a lot because I rolled the stupid zeros.
The zeros don't matter right now. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I mean, it was still like
it's just numbers.
My heart actually.
Yeah.
Like my stomach actually dropped when that came up, and I was like, okay, great, yeah, because I knew that was going to happen. It was a 1 out of 6 chance that it was going to happen, and I still knew it would.
That and I knew too, so that's why I gave you the narrative boost. Okay.
Yeah. So.
A creature gives its name as Ren.
Alright. Yeah, so I'd say my name. Like I'd say it really quietly so that no one else but him would know. I would say, because I would guess that we're still, I would say, all right, this is my name, but you can't tell this to anyone because of the situation we're in right now.
Yep.
He kind of does not.
As a guard comes up as a guard comes.
Yeah, the other thing is, like, I love how you did this in the intro, by the way. You had the tips of his antennae glowing.
Yeah.
I love that so much. So that glow has sort of like a calming effect on, whatever person around. So yeah, you could say that could help too.
Yeah.
It's like Aqualis's antennae also glow like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's would. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
The guard comes around the corner and says, "You two," looks at you hugging or not hugging, but like communicating with the creature, and it says, pulls out a key and says, "The king wants to speak with you." And he points at. He's like in a full like clad armor suit, so like heavy
Yeah.
armor. He points at you and says, "Out of the
The king
cell.
wants to be.
Leave the little fuzzball in the cell. Don't try anything funny." His hand slowly reaches for his blaster on his side.
Yeah. I get this funny smirk. Now, why would I try anything? That would be just very stupid. But he's a person. And he's a person. You treat him as such. He's not just a fuzzball.
He just smiles and he sees how this guy, this person is like helping him. He just smiles.
Yeah. So I'd like set him down on. Does the cell have like a bed in it? I don't know.
It has a bed, a very broken toilet, and a wash basin. That's it. And it's smaller than a 5x5. It's like a 5x3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd lay him down on the bed, and then I'd go with the guard. Now the whole time, which is kind of important for this man's demeanor, 998's demeanor. He knows exactly what he's doing, and the best way to diffuse tension is to be lighthearted. So that's what he's trying to do. He's like, yeah, why would I try anything? That would be just really stupid to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like a casual that kind of thing. These do not want to stay on today. Yeah, just kind of say, yeah, I'm not a threat. Why? Yeah, I'm not a threat. Don't worry about me.
As you're escorted down the corridors into a turbolift, up the turbolift, and the guard just like the turbolift is playing kind of like casual elevator music, which is kind of offsetting for the whole war and Relatar theme.
That's
it's
great.
like like the hold music that you hear like on like one of those like crappy.
Oh, not those.
Yeah.
And then the door opens, and the door opens to a mess hall, which has been rearranged with a massive 9-hole billiards table in the middle.
Ah, okay. So someone does know a little bit about our billiards traditions. Okay, that's good.
And the Relatar stands leaning up against the hovering billiards table, and he says, he already has his cue stick in hand, and he says, "I heard you like to play games." Well,
he says, "Oh yeah, absolutely." Kind of doing this because I do this. I say that my characters sometimes do this too.
Yeah.
It's like I do this. Yeah.
Well, let's just say fate. He holds up a cue ball, which looks. He grabs one of the number balls, like the number 8 ball. Let's just say
the 8 ball.
He holds it up and he pushes a button on it. And he says, "Each one of these 14 balls represents
15.
Well, I only have 14 in play right now. He's removed the 15th.
So is it a 6 versus 7, and then the 8 ball is?
Yeah, it's the.
Or is it 7 on 7? Is it 7 on 7 without the 8 ball?
The 8 ball's in play. The 15 ball's not in play.
So it's going to be a 6 versus 7 game then.
Yes.
Okay.
So he says, as he pushes the button on the 8 ball, and it clicks into place. He says, "Each one of these balls represents an alternate reality. The 8 ball is your reality. Sink it, and you lose all hope of ever existing. Win the game, and you might just have a chance at defeating us. and the one who calls himself R. As you see R
Right,
kind of just sitting at the window as he shimmers into existence. And he just smiles with his arms crossed and his legs kind of slightly crossed. He says, I'm just here to observe, don't mind me.
Okay. So even though I know this is serious, okay, so all right. So if each one of the balls, okay, so what are we just playing regular 8-ball? Is that what's going on?
I will show you. Thank you for asking.
I don't have the
So,
the roll 20 is still at the bridge.
Boop.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's your setup.
Oh, it's back to okay, yeah. So the 8-ball's way over there. Okay. The cue ball would be back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see, because I see why you did the 14 now.
Yeah.
That makes 7. That makes sense. Oh wait, I can only move the cue ball. Wait, oh no, I can move the
Yeah, you can move the balls around, but
I can move the Q and the 3 and
you should be able to move all of them.
only the 3.
Oh, hold on, let me
Huh.
highlight all
Move
ball. Which ones
Yeah.
can you not move? Because I need to be able to allow you to move all of them.
I can move the 3 ball, but that's it.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Changes. Hold on, I'm fiddling with it.
Mhm.
Okay. I should have done this in the first place, but let me quickly
That's fine.
fiddle with all these. The 2-ball.
We can also do like a 13 ball game because I have played
Okay, if you want to do a
13 ball
13
is
ball
like
game.
9 ball, except it has
Yeah.
more. So we could do that
Well, you can set up the
to get like
table.
a diamond.
Let me just set up the table. Hold on. You can set up
Yeah.
the table once I finish configuring all these balls. I do
Yeah.
apologize to our audience for all the nitty gritty stuff, but
It happens. It's okay.
let's just say he's setting up the play. As like in the
Well,
song, he sets the play.
Yeah, like I could ask him, all right, what game do you want to play? And then I could set it up, or he could set it up, or whatever.
What game would you want to play? As he asks.
I would say let's do some good old fashioned 13 ball, I think. Okay, he would know this because he's R, right?
Yeah,
He would know what that is. That it's like 9 ball. Okay,
R
yeah.
looks up and says, "Good play." Let's see how it turns out.
All right.
Let me just make sure that you can. I'm almost done editing all these.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about that 14.
The 14 ball. I'm just, yeah.
That one's gonna be out. All right.
I'll
Yeah.
just delete the 14
So
ball.
let me figure this out here. All right. So 13. Where's the dot? The dot's gonna be there. Okay. So we're gonna put 13 here. Okay. 1. Okay.
We're working with a very janky kind of setup, so.
It's okay. Let's do that. And let's do 13. Let's do 5 and 8 this way. No, I know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
While you're setting that up,
4.
we're gonna do some more scenes in the background, okay? So while you're kind of just doing this.
Yeah.
Ren.
Yes.
You are still in the cell.
5, 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And the guard
Kind of like after seeing his.
4, 7.
I was gonna say, like, after he sees his new friend kind of like leaves a little bit, he kind of like sheds a little tear and gets like into a little like get on the pillow and hug it for a little bit, thinking it's the same person that was just in the cell block with him, or think of his mother.
Yeah.
2,
As you call out to your mother because you're scared.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, he calls like in his mind, just calling out her name for his mom.
Yep. As there's a call from another cell nearby, and you hear a voice that's very not familiar, but like sounds calming. I can hear you. It's the voice of Q. I can hear you, young one. In here, the cell to your left.
He looks to the left and kind of like gets off the bed and waddles up towards the wall and puts his his head on the wall.
Are you there? He says.
Me?
No, not you. I'm asking Ren. This is a separate scene.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. He says, there's a panel to your left on the floorboard. It's underneath the sink. I need you to pry that off carefully and quietly. Crawl through the ducting and come to my cell. It's the first hole to your left.
He does what you told him to do, gets it off, and then he, as he gets in like half of his like body stuff, his bottom gets like a little stuck a little bit, but he gives it a little shake and it gets right into the panel and makes his way into the tunnel.
You make it into the tunnel, and you get into Q's cell. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. And
sorry.
Q looks up down at the little creature and he says, "Ah, Ren, I remember. We don't have time. We have to get in contact with your ship. Do you know how to get out of this cell? I got you this far."
I guess I can help, but I'm down for anything.
All right. The guards make rotations every 3 minutes. What I need you to do is distract them in some way so that I can grab the key on their waistband.
He makes a smirk and he knows exactly what to do to get the attention of the guards. So he goes like away from Art and gets right up by the gate and starts having a tantrum to get there, like making all these weird bird sounds, having a tantrum, getting all the guards to away from R, and I think like right by the far end of the cell where they're away from by the key or by the door, so they can get unlocked. Yeah.
One of the guards comes up to your cell and Q's cell, and basically looks down at the squawking baby and says, "How did it get in here? It's not supposed to be in here."
He's still making the sound to keep the guards just like focus on him.
He points to Q and says, "Change it." Q looks at the guard and is like, "I don't know how to change a diaper." And the guard says, "Well, shut it up." As you continue your tantrum, Q says, "Okay, fine, I'll try. But I'll have to use a restroom." The guard says, "Fine." He opens the door. He scoops you up, Ren. And as he scoops you up, he gives you kind of like a little like signal as you're still wailing and crying, and he looks at your backside and says, "Now," as you spray the guard in the face with bird poop.
Okay.
It's a distraction, okay?
I was gonna go like he said, as R says now, Ren would just use his like headbutt them like with his head or his beak and just
work too.
Does that?
Which way do you want to do? Which way do you want to go?
I want to go with my idea, just like peck at the like R throws R throws Ren, and he starts pecking at the guards, like keep like just attacking them a little bit as whatever R is gonna do next. I love that.
Q.
Isn't R in the billiard room? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
I know, two different types of entities, but it's fine. And we cut back to the ship, not the crew on the ship of the Silverlight. The captain, if she's still there.
Oh, goodness.
I'm here. I don't know about what he's doing.
Okay, I think he's AFK.
I'm here.
No, I meant like the Jordan, the other Jordan.
The other me.
Yeah. So I think he stepped
I'm
away, but
here.
regardless.
I'm
Okay,
just
so
quiet in the
okay,
background.
so you are in the middle of a massive firefight with multiple ships. Trying to dodge and weave your ship through the. I need you to roll 3 times, which will be daring control con rolls.
For both of
And it's
us, or
gonna-
just for him?
Just for him, and it's gonna be difficulty 3. Also, you should be able to see the cue stick up here.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it on the table for you, so that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think you can rotate it too. You should be able to do that when you click on it. Yep.
Okay.
It's a little circle, kind of like that, on the edge. So there.
Yeah, I see the circle.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I set the rack up.
Yeah.
Except I switched the 7. I'm gonna say this like this on purpose. The 7 and the 6. Because it's tradition that the 7 never goes in the back, like on the very back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And
do some rolls.
yes, please go ahead and roll me a control con difficulty 3.
Control and com.
Just check this. Oh, I have to put that. And you guys also have 6 momentum on the board because of everyone showed up on time.
I'm using 1 momentum for third die.
Down to 5. Nice. As your ship dodges right through a blast field of mines, and the explosion is powerful, shaking the ship violently, and the hull gets pelted with the mine debris, but pushes through the explosion, like like that, like explosion. The ship comes through the gas cloud of the explosion.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, and you see a enemy Relatar vessel up ahead. It's not a large vessel. It's more like a medallion.
Yes, I'm pulling something from Star Trek Beyond.
Okay, sure, I'll allow it. If you spend 2 momentum, and it'll be a story beat.
Harmless radioactive amulet.
Okay. Spend 2 momentum and I'll allow it.
Do it. Because it would have been a gift from me and Ruby 2 ran, but it's a small Malachi amulet.
Yeah, you're scanning for this. Roll me a presence security. Or daring security. Difficulty 4.
Goodness.
Almost. Daring.
Security difficulty 4. While you're doing that, we're going to start the billiard game. As the
I'm going to spend
ball I have to worry about, not the 13. It's the 8 ball.
Yeah, the 8 ball is not what you want. This one you do not want to sink.
Yeah.
I am going to spend a momentum and 2 threat for 4 die.
Momentum.
So what happens if R knocks the 8 ball in?
The game ends and the universe is in peril.
But it's 13 ball. The 13 is the one that ends the game.
Yeah, so he has to knock the 1 and the 8 in at the same time.
Wait, huh?
So, sorry, I've never played 13 ball before. Which are the balls that you need to knock into So whatever would classify as 13. So would it be the 1 and the 2, or?
All right,
Oh no,
so
the 13 ball's in the middle. I'm
13
just looking
ball
at it right
works.
now.
Yeah, 13 ball works like this.
Yeah.
So the goal is to knock the 13 ball in the pocket on a legal shot, and then you just win. So you have to hit the lowest numbered ball first. So the 1 in this case has to be hit first.
Okay.
Once the 1 is gone, then it goes to the 2, and then to the 3 once the 2 is gone, and then to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then if the 13 ball goes in at any point on a shot where you did not make a foul, then you win the game.
Okay.
But if you knock the 13 in illegally, you lose immediately.
Okay.
My computer's
The pretty much 9-ball rules.
Yeah.
So it's like 9 ball.
Yeah. Okay. See, I've never played this before. I've played just classic. Like the.
It's okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I invented 13 ball.
Okay. So
I get it.
But
But it's like, because it's an alien planet, it can
Yeah.
be. It can.
Yeah. It can be custom. So
Yeah.
basically, same rules apply. However, if you get the 8 ball in on a regular legal move, and it is not, and it is like, so if you either sink the cue, which is a scratch,
Scratch.
and the scratch gets this ball in a pocket at least up to 3 times. I'm gonna put a marker on the ball so you know. So
That would only happen probably once in a whole game.
yeah, but if you, well, once in the whole game, but how I'm setting up the custom rules is you can pick the 8 ball out if it's scratched, but it counts against you in points. So if you scratch it 3 times with the cue, you automatically lose the game. That's the play he's throwing at you. So there's a counter on the ball that times up, and basically the ball is a bomb, a quantum bomb. That's why he pushed the button on the 8 ball.
So do we have to knock it? So okay, when does it
Detonate? If you sink the, so if this goes in here 3 times, and this counter that you see up here hits 3, you're doomed.
Okay.
Right now the counter's set at 0.
Yeah. Oh, is that the number with the blue circle?
No, it's the number with the, it's green, but yeah. It's the middle.
Oh, there
number.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
okay.
click on it, yeah. It's green, but I know you have that thing, so.
Yeah, I was looking at the Q.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like the Q stick.
Oh, the Q stick. Thank you for reminding me.
Has a
That is
zero
how
on
much the 0 basically means your power level. So you can get special power-ups for your Q stick during gameplay.
Hey.
Based
This
on
is
what
just a
ball
regular
you hit.
billiards.
Yeah, I know, but I just want it to be cool.
Okay.
All right, so now you don't have a
Keep
Q stick.
breaking
There's
the
just
vibrate.
one Q stick right now on the table. And the R says
Well, I would have it if I was captured mid-game.
you
I'd
would
have
it, and that is the extendable one that the captain gave you from your last winning at the grand tournament. Remember, in the last season.
Yeah.
So it's a made of a special material that's like retractable. It's like a metal fiberglass combination.
Oh yeah, is this the one from the intro video?
Yeah. Yep, that's the one. As you pull it out of your pocket, you look at it. It's engraved and everything. You extend it out, and you're ready to play.
All right. How games begin. It's always customary for the person to ask. Like I would ask him, "Do you want to break or do you want me to break?" Because that's what I always do.
He says
it's customary for the person who sets up the rack.
Yeah, he says I'll break.
Okay.
And I know I'm using the player stick, but he's gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Put it right here, and
so basically, he just knock the 8-ball in whenever he wants, even though it's a foul?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so I
he's the
basically
thing.
have to win in 2 turns. All right,
Yep. Hmm.
I can do that.
Click. And I'm going to.
Or I have to like snooker him or something.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to figure out. Like, I'm just gonna roll this towards here. Oop! No,
Yeah.
don't make the ball big. The ball does not get
That's
big.
funny.
There we go. Click. And then this will bounce into there.
1 would go this way. 6 would come back.
Hmm.
2 would go this direction. 4 would be here. Okay. There. 13 would stay where it is. It always is like that.
Yeah.
Let's put you up there. Oh,
Oh yeah, it bounced off. Yep.
and the cue ball would come back that direction. Bring the 7 here. Okay.
Yep, that's the play. As he
All
puts
right.
the stick
So
back up.
okay, so it's my turn now.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah. And the same
Why did I
rules
put the
apply.
7 ball
So
there?
if you so
No,
the
the
thing
one
is,
got hit.
if you
Yeah.
sink any ball except the 8-ball, you get a second turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it always
Yeah.
goes.
But since he didn't sink anything, nothing happens. His turns over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
And
So
I'm gonna set it
let's
to
see
this so
if
it's easier
it
for our
works.
audience to see.
Oh.
Let's figure this out. All right, so I have to hit. Okay. This is strange playing like this
Yeah, I know.
as opposed to like in real life. This
Yeah.
is real strange.
Hmm. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Ren has chased the guards down the hall into the elevator. They've closed the elevator and gone up a floor. And R is just sitting on the windowsill, just watching as the blasts and explosions from outside are shaking the ship, but not violently. You just see like explosions and stuff outside. Meanwhile, on the USS Silverlight, you see, Captain, I need you to roll me a. Oh, you rolled the scan already. The scan. That is a complication. You see the ship up ahead, where the ping is coming from, Captain. But you see a swarm of fighters coming your way from that ship.
Where we'd be like, we got company.
These are medium to large class fighters, each equipped with 1 photon torpedo.
Yep, we got company.
What do you want to do?
To my tactical, or whoever's on the tactical,
Yep.
I'll issue an order for a full spread quantum torpedo spread.
Okay. Quantum torpedo spread it will be. And you fire them. I need you to roll me a daring security check. Standard. And then there are 8 ships, so I want you to type 8 in the challenge dice box, and then press enter, and then click the chevron next to the challenge dice after you roll the first roll.
No way that just worked. Okay.
Success. Now roll your 8 challenge dice. Nice. 2 effects. So yeah, the 2 main lead fighters are blown out of the air, allowing for you to space. But I know, you know what I mean. And the allowing your ship to pass through the wreckage, getting a little bit closer towards the capital ship. As the capital ship charges its main armament. It's a quantum lance beam.
The big ship.
It's a capital ship. What do you expect? It's a size 9 vessel.
Yep.
It's the size of a
I have
fucking Borg
something
cube. Sorry.
nasty in particular for that thing.
Yes.
Once I get rendered safety, that thing is being destroyed.
Yep. And we cut back to Ren, who is now somehow managed to crawl up the elevator shaft with 998 in tow.
He's in the billiard room.
Not 998. Sorry. Yeah, you're in the billiard room. So you're crawling up the elevator shaft as these turbolifts are moving left and right and past you. It is very dangerous for a small child to be in these turbolift shafts. Your mother would not approve. But
hey, as long as it's causing chaos and mayhem in that ship, I approve.
Yeah, fair enough. But that's what's happening. We're back to the billiard game. As you set your you chalk your cue stick. And where do you want to line up?
All right. I am going to go off of here. Did you see that ping?
I did not. So grab the cue stick and line it up and rotate it for where you want to go.
All right.
That's why it's a more visual reference, okay?
All right. I'm going to do... Okay, well, it's not going to... I'm going to go about here so the cue ball hits almost at the pocket, but not quite. So it goes back at the 1 ball, knock it in the side. 9 ball will keep me from scratching. I go nowhere near the 8 ball. So it's just a bank shot, basically.
So this goes like here, bounces off.
And then up there, somewhere like this.
Yep.
1 would go this way. And then the cue ball would hit the 9. Cue ball would go here. 9 goes there.
Okay, this is actually going to pocket. So I'm going to put an X on it.
Well, I'll just take it off. I'll put it up over there.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we're going to put it there. Because I'm going to go like right to left. All right. Then the cue ball might bounce.
Hold on, let me just mark
over here a little bit.
Done. That way we know it's out of play.
Well, yeah, it's off the table. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Yeah.
If we didn't know, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's off. Yeah. It's off the table. Yeah, it's done. It's off the table. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. The Relatar grunts and says, "Good play." And he's going to.
Well, it's my turn still because I knocked it in.
Oh
right?
yeah, you're right. Sorry. He's very anxious.
Yeah, you should be.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I want.
Don't get cocky, boy.
Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit off of the 2 ball. I'm not gonna try to pocket it. But I'm gonna hit off the 2 ball so the cue ball ends about here.
Okay.
So I would have gone maybe like this way or so. So I hit the 2 ball. The cue ball ends up there. The 2 ball goes this way and around, and it might hit the 4 this way.
Yep.
Now he's completely snookered. Can't hit the 2 ball, and also can't get to the 8.
Yep. All right. He grabs his stick.
But he can't really do much of anything. Unless he wants to jump it, which then the 2 ball is probably not going in.
Yeah, he's going to use his power shot, so he's going to pull back. And this is going to bounce this. This is going to go with this. Click this to there.
Well, that's a foul.
Yeah. This.
It's ball in hand for me if it's a foul.
Yeah, Yeah, that's an auto foul, but this is gonna roll to here, bounce to about like here, and that was his turn. Because that's all he could think of at
Okay.
the time.
So the intentional foul, which gives me the ball in hand. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the cue ball right up against the 2, except like it has to be a little further to the right. Because the grid is not gridding.
So I'll do it like that.
Yeah, well, it would be between the squares, but it's closer to this.
Oh wait, I can do
So
that.
I'm
I can do
gonna-
that. I can do that. Hold on, there's a way I can do manage mode off grid.
Off grid.
There's a way you can do it. Hold on. Unlock placement, change layer, reaction mode.
This would be very, very helpful.
Transform.
Thanks.
Disable grid snapping. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
There you go.
So I'm going to put it there. So now I physically can't miss.
Yep.
And I am going to go half. I need the half angle. All right. So we're going to go. Oh. The cue stick doesn't want to do it either. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm aiming for this first dot up here. That's where I want the cue ball. I want the cue ball to go somewhere like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim the cue stick at half of the angle between the pocket where I'm aiming at. And that, what that's going to allow me to do, let me zoom in.
Yep.
What that's going to let me do is, how do I pan across? Okay, there we go. So what that's going to let me do is the 2 is going to go in and be eliminated. And then the cue ball is going to bounce to here and then back down. And now I can get at the 3.
It's gonna
like this.
Go like there.
Okay, well, I'd hit it hard enough so I could. Okay, well, I mean that's actually not too big of a deal right now.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it like right there because it was more of a power shot from what I can tell the way you're striking it.
Yeah, you do have to hit it decently difficult. Decently. I keep substituting the word difficult for the word hard because of because I play with somebody at the billiard hall in real life who tends to make freaky jokes out of everything. So yeah. So that's I'm gonna do that. And then now I can get at the 3. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go out this way. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this direction. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with some backspin so that it goes this way and doesn't hit the 8 ball. The 13 would go over here. The cue ball would end up about here.
Yep.
The 3 would hit the 10 and eliminate the 10 ball. And move it where I needed to move it to. That's the wrong square, isn't it?
It just
give me a second.
Yep.
No, it goes here. All right. So, and the 3. Oh, token settings don't need. The 3 would end up. Let's just keep it there. So now I'm just gonna do a straight shot at the 3 like this to knock it in. The cue ball would bounce this direction, and that gives me a shot at the 4.
Meanwhile, the elevator door opens.
I'm gonna hit the 4 just straight into the pocket.
Yep. As the elevator door opens, there's a bunch of guards like piled up in the elevator, all scratched, like eyes gouged out.
Oh.
And standing on top of the pile is a very angry, raging Ren.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Now I can see it. I can understand that now. Oh,
now as you hear ding as the door opens, and there's just like that scene. As R looks up and says, Who let the fuzzball on deck 4?
He gets, after hearing saying who called him a little fuzzball, he's like, who are you calling a ball? And just tries to do like moves like his mom would do, or has that spirit of his dad and just charge right at him and peck at his floor, at his feet, or whoever called him the fuzzball.
That would be R.
So I would likely try to, not let him do that, but kind of gently. I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would like
Just
gently
say, "All right,
stop him. He'd be like, "Oh, okay,
calm down.
calm
It's
down."
okay.
As R scoops you up as you try and tackle him.
Well, I'd be in the way.
Yeah, and R says, "Let the gentlemen play their game. You can sit here and watch." As he pats the side of the bench.
I need a tissue quick.
Okay. Meanwhile, we cut back to the battle outside, which is still raging. And
Oh, gracious! It went down the other side too.
Captain, your sensors are picking up the medallion. It is on that ship. Captain.
What's going on?
Jordan.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. The medallion is being detected on that large ship in front of you.
Any history for that one, Cap?
Can we get a lock on the Malachite amulet?
Yep, you have a lock, but only for like less than a nanosecond, and then the lock fails. As the transporter chief says, "Sir, I had a lock, but something's interfering the transmission, the transporter signal. I can't get a lock anymore." As the ship shimmers out of existence. They have switched phase frequency.
Figure out what frequency they're at and match us to it. And not letting them get away.
As R stands up and says it in the billiard hall and says, "I have matters to attend to. You two have fun."
If you leave, the entire table will be cleared by the time you get back. I don't think you want to do that.
R says, "I don't like doing this, but you give me no option." As he strains a lot of energy in his body, and for the first time ever, at least for a Q, he splits himself in two.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay then.
But he's at half power for each entity when he splits his body like that. So
now we're talking.
The one walks off to the bridge. The other one stays.
Wait, which one's holding Ren? Is it R?
R has Ren kind of sitting next to him.
Okay, I was just checking who had what. I thought Q had R, but Ren is okay, no, I know who's who. Continue.
Yep. As he says, "Have you ever played billiards?" As he looks down at Ren. "It's this very fascinating game with these striped and solid colored balls." He points to the table. Use the stick like the gentleman over there is using, and you try and do a bunch of fancy math to strike the balls into different pockets. He points to the pockets on the sides of the floating table.
Rin sees that, and I think the gene from his dad's side, the brains and smarts, kind of kick in a little bit, and he kind of sees it and he understands it. Oh, so the objective of the game is to get the most balls in. The way I can see, we don't want. He points to the big nuke bomb ball. We don't want this guy. He points to the bad guy he sees. We don't want him to win that one. We don't want him to win. We want. He points to your character, Aquarius, your other character, and he's like points to him like, "We want him to win."
Actually,
Oh, I've got a great review.
R looks at you smartly and says, "Actually, you got it all wrong. The big guy," points to the guy in the power suit, "is who's
Right.
supposed to win."
Who's the? Because my character is also 7 feet tall, by the way.
Well,
Just
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. But the other guys in, remember the other guys in like clad armor, like Relatar armor.
Oh, R is, or the guard that I'm playing against? Or like, am I playing against R, or am I playing against a guard?
You're playing against a guard.
Oh, okay.
Because R is just observing. He pit the guard on you because he's like he wants to kind of test your skills. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, and Ren's just watching your character, your character's playing, so he's just watching. He was just kind of being a little smart when he was figuring out the whole point of the game that you two are playing, you and the guard.
Yep. Okay. As the guard just stands there and is like, "Are you going to actually?" He's starting to sweat bullets or billiard balls because he realizes that the game has been set in a way that he is not going to win at this point.
Oh yeah, no. Okay.
As R stands up and says, "All right, if you manage to win this round, we'll go best 2 out of 3."
All right. I just hit the cue ball directly. It bounces off the wall, hits the 7, knocks the 13 straight in the pocket because it's right lined up, and the 7 goes this way.
Yep. 13 goes in.
So that's the game.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the end of the game.
Yep. And he says,
All right,
now my turn. As he grabs he looks at the Relatar guard and says, "Your services are no longer needed." He snaps his finger, and a horrifying scene happens.
I'm gonna shield Ren's eyes and also look away myself.
The Relatar's back arches.
I don't need to hear the description of this. I don't need to hear this.
Yeah.
The guards in the elevator.
Basically, what happened to the guards in the elevator, but worse.
Oh God.
My kid just ripped apart the guards.
No, your character. Your Ren basically destroyed the guards, yes. But what Q is about to do to this one guard who lost the billiard game is far worse than what your son did to.
Could I try to stop him or something from doing that? Because I'm like,
you want to stop Q from doing it? You can try.
Just cover Ren's eyes. Doesn't need to be seeing this.
Yeah, I would see what R is trying to do, and I say, hey, this isn't needed. This is just a billiard game. This is not needed.
We placed a bet. If this guard lost, his life would be sacrificed. His entire existence will be sacrificed.
And I'm guessing that
timeline will be sacrificed.
Yeah. I'm guessing if he ended up winning, you would have done that to me, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing if the guard had ended up winning, you'd have done that to me.
Exactly.
Well, good thing I actually know how to play this game.
And R says, so do I. Even though he doesn't.
Good.
As the body of the guard crumples to the floor, and it's just the armor now. There's no body in the armor. It just crumples to the floor in a pile, and then turns to ash.
Gracious.
Luckily, your character, Qualis, covered Ren's eyes. We're not seeing.
Yeah, I was not going to let that happen.
Screams from the man.
You don't gotta worry about. I was not going to let that happen.
Yeah, the agonizing screams from the man as he slowly died. I'm going to give myself 8 threat for that story beat.
Oh God, that's not good for us.
You talking about like because
he killed a guard.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So
Good for him, but bad for us.
the other thing about 13 ball
Mhm.
is that because you see, if you can see the table, I've left
Yeah.
the 7 and 11 where they are
Yep.
because they're behind the cue ball.
Mhm.
That is actually, and that is a real rule. So it's an 11 ball break formation this time.
Mhm.
The 7 and the 11 are over there,
Yep.
just chilling basically because they're behind the cue ball, so they stay. And whoever won the last rack gets to break the next one because it's still technically their turn because they knocked the 13 in. Yeah. So it's my break.
Mhm.
And what I'm going to do is I am actually going to hit this one. I'm going to hit this one kind of soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put right
Sorry.
spin on the cue ball so that when I hit the 1 ball, the cue ball goes this way. The 1 would go that way. 5's going to come straight back. Well, I mean, yes. Okay, 2 is going to go here. 9 is going to go there. The cue ball is going to end up about here with the 6 in the way. Because it would have gone about there. And 3 is going to go here. 8's going to go here. 4 is going to probably go here. 13 is not going to move. 12 is just going to go backwards. And 10 is going to go this way because 1 went the other way. That's a physics thing there. Okay.
As you see the 8-ball blinking.
It's not in the pocket.
No, it's not, but it's proximity based.
Okay.
He says, "Oh, I
So-
forgot to mention, if you get it too close to the pocket, even if it doesn't go into the pocket, it will still detonate."
After 1 or 3?
1.
Okay.
It's a game of keep away, he says.
All right. But you have to knock that in on a legal shot. You can't foul intentionally like your guard did. That was his mistake.
The guard is of no consequence to me.
Yeah. He fouled intentionally, gave me ball in hand. Yeah, I'm not actually saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, he would know that anyway.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of the game, right? He has to get it.
Yeah.
He has to knock the 8-ball in like on a fair legal shot. He can't just intentionally foul.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
5 to hit 3, so he is going to.
He might be able to thread 613, but I'm not sure. Other than that, he might have to hit between 7 and 11 to do a 2-rail bank.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like do it like this. So he's gonna hit it like this because he has to hit the 3 to be a fair
The
play.
1.
The 1.
No, the
Oh,
1
right.
ball.
Yeah, the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's why I broke soft so that it was. Yeah.
So
That he
he's gonna
couldn't
line
do
it up
anything.
like that, and he's gonna.
Well, the cue ball has to touch the 1 first.
All right, yeah. So. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I see what I did. You see what I did there?
He's gonna do.
Wait a
He's
minute,
gonna do
I'm
something.
not-
He's gonna do something wild. He lines it up, and I'm going to not only spend threat, but I'm gonna roll for this.
Is he just gonna do straight
Also-
1, 2, 3 back, like because he can just
Hold on. You'll see what.
he can do this. If he hits 3 walls, it's not a foul.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yeah.
He can do that. That's fine.
So
Is
I'm gonna
that
spend 2 threat.
because
So
if
he's
he's
gonna hit
shooting
the
it straight
ball.
at the wall, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not going to
hold on.
hit anything.
We'll see because he's applying a special power to his Q stick. Remember, they have powers.
Forgot.
Power mode 3, which I have a cheat sheet, which is
So he's basically got a
off.
cheater's Q stick. Okay.
Yeah. So it goes like this, straight through, bounces off, hits the 1, which is gonna go there.
That doesn't make sense. But
Remember,
okay.
it's cheater stick.
Yes,
but
cheater
that's a-
stick.
This will spin and stop right here. That's his move.
All right.
That's all he could do.
All he could do, and that's exactly why I did what I did. Okay, so I am gonna do a one like this.
So you're still within reach of the 2.
Yep. And then the cue ball is going to backspin to here. Did I try to put it back there? I don't want to do that. I'm going to put the cue ball back here. All right. So now the 2 ball. I'm just going to knock it straight in like this.
Yep.
Which would make the cue ball come over.
Bounce off that. And
Just like hit off the
that.
5.
Yeah.
Make the 8 ball go away. Cue ball would come down.
Yep.
Let's put it there. Why not?
Yep.
So then I can 1, 2, and it would go this way for the 3 ball, which would go in. All right. So now what I'm going to do, this might seem a little weird, is I am going to. No, I'm just going to hit it. Or this. Well, okay. I mean, it really should be there. The 5 goes in.
Spending a threat. The 5 gets sinks
to the 5.
All right. So the 5 is. Oh, you said you're spending a threat.
The 5.
So the 5
goes in.
Oh, that's what I wanted. So.
Okay. But as a point, because the like sometimes the table is not properly balanced, especially this one. This is gonna roll 1 space there. Because the vibrations on the.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
Yeah. Remember, it's a rigged table. Okay, you have to understand that.
Yeah, true.
And your opponent wanted the cue.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually annoying because that's where I needed to get at. All right, what's next? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to aim at the jaw of the pocket. This seems very weird. So I'm going to aim like there so that it bounces off both jaws and comes down for the 4 like this.
Okay.
If you wanted, like, because there is a chance that while trying that, I would scratch.
Roll me a
or you
default.
could, yeah.
Just roll me
figured it would either be
20.
Stock 20.
Yeah, D20. If it's odds, it fails. If it's evens, you succeed with your maneuver.
Yeah. 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 Oh. Wow.
Okay, so
that's actually nice. So the 4
and this rolls
9
up against the wall right there.
Well, 9 would have
because the angle that you hit it at.
Yeah. I mean, the grid was also like yeah. Okay.
Stupid,
so yeah, so we'll do like this then. That seems fine enough.
Yeah. All right. So nothing sunk, so it's his turn. So he has to hit the 6 ball.
4
ball, which is there. Okay.
Yeah. I stuck you behind the 12 on purpose.
Yeah. So he is going to come from, if I can borrow the cue stick, this angle. Oop, no, don't make the cue bigger. Well, you see what I'm trying to do. Like, aim it there.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. That, by the way, if you're doing that, that would create unforeseen spin on the cue ball. I've actually done this multiple times in real life, and it messes itself up all the time.
That's why I'm spending threat, because he's using a power move. So he's gonna spend 2 threat.
The 4 could go.
I'm gonna do it like that. Because it's spun,
And the cue ball would have been down this way.
There, bounces off, rolls this direction to there.
Okay.
This would click and roll that way. This would click and roll that way.
Well, he didn't hit the 6. I didn't. Oh, okay. We did hit the 6. Okay.
Yeah, the 6.
That's fine.
This got hit. This is gonna roll here. On the very edge.
I like that normal. Like that.
And then this was hit, so this is gonna bounce this to like there.
That was hit.
This is gonna move to there. And since he didn't pocket anything, nothing happens. It's your turn now.
You might have just given me the game. All right. So there's really one thing I can do right now. We're gonna go. Okay, this is the cue stick is on it's snapping to grid. I can't get it to right. Oh, I'm gonna go here.
Let me play with the cue stick for a moment.
Okay.
See what? There we go.
All right, so I'm gonna go here. We're gonna hit the 4. We're gonna bounce at the 13. The 4 is gonna go this way. It's the 9. It's not gonna go in. The 4 is not gonna go in, but I don't need the 4 to go in. The 9, yeah, okay. But the cue ball is going toward the 13, and that bounces hard enough that it would go this way, and the 13 would go straight into the pocket. Well, I didn't hit the 8 ball. It was over there. The cue ball bounced off the 13.
Okay, well then this is gonna bounce and click to that. And that's in that case. So yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
game. By the way.
Yep. And he says, "Good game."
Right.
And he says, "Reset and 1 more run." And
okay,
says, but this time,
that's 2.
That's 2, and he says,
2 out of 3.
He said 2 out of 3, and he says, "Fine, it's fair. But let's see how you do when you play against the captain's son." As he hands the son his stick.
All right. So what happens here? What happens here then?
He says, "Same rule applies.
What happens?
But if the 8 ball sinks at any time, the son's life is on the line."
Okay. I gotta figure out how to set this one up for 9. 3, 2, 1. Can we put the 8 ball back over there and put the cue ball this way so that I can have the 9 back here to set
That's fine.
the rack up?
Yep. All right, and also the table's flipped. So where you're setting the balls up on this side is where the balls in the rack will be set, and the cue will go from the opposite direction.
Yeah. So whatever side the cue ball is on,
the
opposite side is where the balls are racked. Yeah. That's just a 13 ball thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
While you're setting up, Captain,
5, 6.
you are you are calmed by a scout ship that you've just detected on long range. Well, actually, 2 scout ships. 777 has calmed in and said that he's on board the enemy vessel trying to infiltrate.
Okay.
And 313 is with him.
Yeah, okay, 313 is there.
Well, 313 is actually board. You detect a boarding presence on your ship. Like there's an unauthorized beam in on the bridge. 313 is standing there on the bridge.
Okay, me and Cap will go and I guess say hello.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the Silver Bridge.
The Silverlight Bridge,
okay.
Yep.
I thought that I was on the Relatar bridge.
No, they've called in backup, but 777 is currently somewhere on the Relatar ship, infiltrating and trying to destroy systems and stuff like that. Like he's done a boarding action already.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so Seventh Night is up there.
Right now we're to the capital ship, and I've just given the order for the transphasic and the tricobalt torpedoes to be loaded.
All right.
I
And
kind
I
of missed a little
am
bit.
not around.
And you hear everything they were saying over comms, like over the comms channel, because R has decided to televise this entire Gambit.
You mean
Across
him
all of
losing?
Well, him losing, and also the stakes are higher now because he basically, the little camera floats around Ren and says, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, your son's life is now on the line."
Is it a 2-on-1 now? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah, and Ruby,
Oh,
with her keen eye,
fun.
she sees as the camera's moving, she sees her son is right next to
R.
R. Her feathers get flared up again. She's like, "Oh, that's not happening. I want my son back
The camera
now."
tilts down to the pile of ash in front of R's feet and says, "Careful. If your son loses this game, all of you will end up like this." As the
She
camera
takes a
tilts up,
breather and just like
tilts
calms
back up,
down a bit. She's like, "Oh,
tilts back up to face 998's face. You know that weird creepy face that we had in the opening intro, where 998 just
yeah."
stares into the lens of the camera and looks directly into your eyes, Ruby, and the rest of the crew. And he says this one line: "I will not fail you."
Nice.
She calms down a bit after hearing that, but in her heart now, this motherly instinct just, as she saw the pile of ashes and she sees her son, she's like, "Okay, you better win. Or get my son back safely."
As
We fine. Wait,
313.
okay.
Hold on. 313 looks at
Which team is the son playing on? My team or
our side.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
All right.
Would you be close enough to get an empath signal from me to him?
Good question. Let's roll for it. Control security, or insight security difficulty. You know what? Difficulty 4. You have 3 momentum on the board.
Is it control security?
Difficulty 4. Yep.
And how much momentum?
You have 3 right now. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 momentum and 2 threat using bolt command.
Increase your comp range by 1.
Threat range or complication range?
Increase your complication range by 1, Captain.
Okay. I did.
I'm spending threat.
So the focus that's being used is team dynamic.
Yep. I'll allow it. That's enough to succeed.
What?
Nice.
As
Impressive.
you cut through what appears to be Relatar interference through like a mental barrier. Like you are fighting Ruby, if you were standing next to the captain, you can see the captain's face is tightening up. His antenna are turning, almost like he's about to go into
You're cutting out.
Can you say that again? You were cutting out.
You hear me still?
Me?
Yeah. No, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, he was cutting out on me
yeah,
too.
sorry, my
That's
headset was dying and doing something stupid.
That's
So,
okay. It happens.
but yeah, Captain is straining like to push through this like relatar like barrier, mental barrier, to the point where
Would that make it
it's gonna put him into shock.
Yeah, I'm
in three
standing right next to the
wait,
captain
never
and
mind.
just trying to
Um,
calm her down by taking her hand and just rubbing my thumb against her fist that she has.
Yeah.
wait, is the captain doing some sort of telepathy right now? Is that what's going on?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So would that make the tips of her antennae glow?
Yes.
Yeah. I always love that. Aqualis can help with this if you want. She's telepathic too.
Would be appreciated.
Well, you succeeded,
All
but
right.
it's gonna be a lot of stress. So I'm gonna actually inflict stress damage on your character. For the
All right.
longer
Can I
you
I can do an assist, right?
you can, yes,
Can
but
I try to
I'm gonna reduce the stress damage to a D4 instead of a D6.
or can I try to what's the word? Quash the something was a different that was a different thing. Can I try to negate the stress with an assist?
No, it would be a momentum spend for that to negate to override a GM's ruling, which would put you at 0
Okay.
momentum. So I will allow
I
it
don't want
as
to do
long as
that.
the
Yeah.
party wants to do that.
I don't want to do that. I'll try to assist. I'll try to assist though for a higher success. What do I roll for that?
Just 1d20 on your character sheet, which would be a reasons.
My character's not on the. I'm not on the
Oh
billiard map right now.
yeah.
We
So
just
it'd be just roll it. Yep,
oh
that'll
9.
work. Oh 9. So 9. So yeah, that's enough to succeed because I'm looking at your stats on your main character.
Yeah, I know it's above 10.
Yeah.
It's probably like what 15 or something. I
Yeah,
don't remember
so
what it is.
you succeed, but at cost. So
Wait, my assist is only 1 die though.
yeah, it's only 1 die, but it's enough to get the message through to your son. Say at least 1 sentence, Captain, before you collapse.
I communicate to him that we are on our way, and response, he sends.
Remember, you only get 1 sentence.
Yeah,
paragraph.
I think I send a sense then that we are on our way to save him, and in response, sends me a picture, a mental image of the pile of dead guards in the elevator.
Nice.
As Captain, when you receive that,
his little
your
yeah
knees
he
buckle.
feels the message and the wording through because his little antenna kind of arcs a little bit and he hears the words.
Yep.
And he just like smiles and there's like a little bit of tears, like he knew his dad's voice is there and he's crying for happiness.
As he wipes a tear off of his face, and R says, "Oh look, you made him cry." Nonetheless, we'll end this quickly. As on the bridge of the Silverlight, Captain, your knees buckle and you collapse and pitch forward into unconsciousness.
Can I roll to catch?
Yes,
no,
you can.
I was there to catch him.
Well,
okay.
both of you can catch him.
Marine
2 people will just get in the way. One's better, so I'll just.
Yeah, I'll catch her.
Mm-hmm. As you call out medical emergency on the bridge, and Lady Mary runs up. What's the situation?
And I'm just smiling stupidly because I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, you have this like dumb, like this plastered, like derpy, like kind of like smile on your face.
That's so funny.
So funny. Like the drunken smile, but like a smile of a happy drunken dad.
And I'm sitting there thinking, well, there goes the first hunt.
Yep. As they bring out a hollow stretcher and basically like carry the captain off the bridge, leaving Ruby in command. I remember what I said about when the start of this game happened. R will decide who stays in play. Captain, you are no longer allowed to interact in today's session, and unless the situation is dire.
Oh.
Wait, for me or no, for her? Neither me.
The other you.
Yeah. Yeah, Ruby sees that her lover is now being taken away. She looks at the screen and just, as the camera goes right up to the other aquatic creature, and be like, for the world's sake and my son, please win. And
As I'm being, as I'm being
here
led,
is where this gets interesting. R says, let's make this fun.
Well,
as up on the hologram screens.
Ren's already playing for R's team, so he's against me, technically.
Yeah.
So if I win, that's bad.
That's why the table was set that way.
Yeah, I know. I know that's why you did that.
Yeah. So,
I have a plan.
You have a plan, that's fine. But as an added insult to injury, R has also turned on the betting mode across the global spectrum. So now people are betting on your son's life with gold press latinum.
That's just messed up. That is messed up.
He's R. What do you expect? He's the evil villain.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Here's the thing about Saturn, by the way. We don't bet for money. That's not a, gambling is not a thing on Saturn.
Well, we're above Saturn, so the rules don't apply. And also, this is an unsanctioned game.
I'm talking about that no Saturnian would bet at all.
Well, no. I know you're not betting, but people are betting on you.
That's fine. They can do what they want. Yeah. I still got a plan.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So,
last couple minutes of the game before we end.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing to him as I did last time. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that soft break thing, except I'm gonna do it on the other side, so the cue ball comes down here instead. One would go this way. The cue ball would end up there, being blocked by the 7, probably the 11. It'd be down this way, apparently. The 9 would go back. The 2 and the 6 and the 10, we're just going to put those. The 3 would go this way. And the 5 would... The 13 doesn't usually move. Well, I mean, it gets a smaller break, so yeah, it would move. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Alright, so what he's going to do is... he's going to take this stick, and if I can rotate it, he's going to do this, but from a short angle, kind of like that, and...
Yeah, what's he going to do? What's he doing?
He does a very soft but meaningful push, and he clicks it. Now this is going to go up based on the air momentum passing by, so this is just going to roll by. It's not going to touch anything. This is going to hit this.
Wait, that's not a thing.
And this is going to go
that
there.
Doesn't...
So what I'm trying to do is see... Let me reset the play.
So I got it, yeah.
So he's trying to sneak the cue through the hole. But he's not going to be able to hit anything, it's just going to be able to reposition the cue.
Yeah. Here's the interesting thing, though. Right, so whose turn is it now? Is it my turn?
It's your turn because it's your turn because he didn't sink anything. But he just aligned the ball in your favor.
I mean...
This one.
Out of favor. You mean out of my favor, right? Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing. He didn't hit the lowest ball first. That's a foul. That's my ball in hand. So, what I'm going to do is... We're going to put the cue ball...
Welcome in, Architect. Of fate. Yes, and of course, fate is on the line because if you are just joining us this episode, characters' lives are on the line, especially a little kid. So, and I will warn you, it's a pretty intense billiards game we're playing right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna left spin the cue ball back here, put the 1 away.
And this
And
time
then-
I will put the X's on these balls just so that our audience knows that.
Oh, it's off the table. That doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna then put the 2, which is gonna bounce off the 9, and put the cue ball back this way. 2 is out. 9 would go this way. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They don't see me doing it in live. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna knock the 3 in. Q would have gone this way or so. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slice on the 4, like this. Knock it in this way.
And I'm spinning threat.
So I just miss.
Hold on. Nope. Hold on, not that way. I want to go.
You all go there.
No, this does a rim round.
Rim around. So yeah, it would end up around there.
And then ends like right there.
Here. Yeah. And then the cue ball would have gone way back up here. Because I sliced it.
Yeah.
The 13 would be. The 13 would go. I mean, I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah, and this collects. So
And the cue ball would be here. Yeah. I think the cue. Yeah, because I wanted to get the cue ball about there so I could get at the 5 next.
Yeah.
Then break those up, and then I could get the 6, and the 7 would be down there, so I could get it.
Yeah.
Except it missed some around there. Yeah. So I'm not sure if the 11 is in the way right now or not, but yeah, I see. The thing is, the 5 is not going in. The 5 wouldn't go in anyway because it's positioned with the 9. Because it's yeah. So it's his turn now. Yeah.
Okay, his turn. Okay, so I have to put the 5 in.
4.
4. Oh, where's the 4? Is it? Oh.
Down lower right.
Sorry, I'm
And
shaking
the
the
thing is,
table.
you
I don't
can't-
want to. Yeah.
It's okay. You can't just knock the 8 in because that's a foul and it doesn't count.
Yeah. So what he's gonna do is this power shot, and it's gonna bounce here and then roll towards that.
1, 2. Does it go in?
Yep.
Okay, 4 is out.
So his next play is going to be challenging. So he's going to do this. He might scratch this one. Power shot. So this goes this. And I will let you roll to decide where this goes. I'm calling even. You have to roll a d20.
It would hit about here.
Okay, right there. So this is going to click.
Okay. So that would go as expected. The 5 would go... because the 5 is frozen onto the 9, the 5 would go back this way. The cue ball would go down there. The 9 would go up like this about. No, the 5 would stay there, but the 9...
Yeah.
9 would be there.
Yep.
All right. So now here's the interesting thing. Is that I really can't do much at all with this either. So what I'm going to do...
Well, if you tap the 5, no. Shit. Well, that is a hard move to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to glance the 5 so that I can get right between them, like this. Well, the 5 wouldn't And no, the 5 would come back somewhere like that.
Click on
Be up
this,
here.
and then this would roll here.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be...
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I'd put the 9 in instead of the 5.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you're... Yeah, okay.
Yep. Mhm.
So... Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a soft one. So we're going to go here. And the cue ball is going to come around. I'm going to leave it right behind those two while the 5 goes this way. Up here. Well, I mean, I was trying to get it kind of behind the 13.
You clicked it,
So
so
the 13
it's
wouldn't
like
move.
Okay, well, it's a soft roll, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll put it up there then, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like if it was barely hit, then yeah, it would go about there.
No.
Okay, here's the cue.
Cool. All right, so he. It's not great.
Exactly.
So
Not
he's gonna
great.
do this. Soft back forward. It's gonna bounce off the rail and roll to there. Because that's all he can do is reposition.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right. I figure out how I'm going to do what I was trying to do.
Yep.
All right. I am going to go this way.
Okay.
Hit the 5 so it goes all the way back down. I can do that in real life, by the way. Just so I'm not like saying, oh, I can do this crazy thing when I can't actually. No, like I can actually do that.
Yep.
So the cue ball would go back like this or so, bringing the 6. Let's do a little bit of this. Does that seem okay?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of...
Well, if it's bouncing around like that much...
Do that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have to hit the...
Right, so now I'm on 6.
Yeah. Your call. Your play.
Okay. So I'm going to do something I'm going to do something weird. All right. It's time to end this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the 6 so that the cue ball... I'm going to hit the 6 so the cue ball ricochets into the 13 and ends up down there. The 13 goes in, but I scratch at the same time. So what that means is the game is over because the 13 ball went in. However, this, because I also scratched when I hit the 13 in, this is a draw. So while there's technically no winner of this third game, because I won the other 2, I still win the day because I have more wins.
Yes.
And technically this also means there is no loser. So no one gets incinerated.
So the 8
The
balls...
game ends with 6 balls on the table.
Yeah, the 8 ball beeps, ticks up by 1, ticks up by 2, and then the blinking is so rapid that like it. Well,
I remember that you didn't say that if I scratched the 8 ball goes off. I remember you didn't say that if I scratched it goes off.
If you didn't scratch, but you did scratch. So
no, if I did scratch, the 8 ball would not go off. I remember you saying that.
Someone else is manipulating this 8 ball because I'm spending threat down to...
Of course you are.
10.
10, right. Yeah.
So the 8 ball is up by 2, and R stands up and says, "Well, would you look at that? It seems like the bets are in. And it's not in favor of our dear captain or her dear son, Ren."
The game's over though, so it ends at 2. There's no 3.
Yeah, it ends at 2, and he says, "But that's okay. I have constituency plans." As he rushes towards Ren, scoops her up before anyone can react, as part of the threat spend,
Okay.
and pushes the button on the very back end of his cue stick and tosses it at the table. And the 8-ball starts beeping.
I was already doing that.
Yes, but now it's armed. And you hear a warning: ship detonation imminent. Catastrophic quantum core reactor failure in 5 minutes.
That's actually great because it's 3:54.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's keep the 5.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you have 5 minutes
So
to vacate the ship, get everyone off to safety, and R says, "Farewell now," as he and Ren blink out of existence.
Before he blinks out of existence, Ren gets like one little like, and then yeah, now they both vanish.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Go. Go.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
The ship's
okay.
about to detonate.
All right. So the nice thing is 777 has been doing things that we don't know of this whole time.
Yep.
Which means that now he is able to get in and get me out.
Coming through one of the side hatches in the floor, right underneath the billiard table, is 777 putting his head up, and he says,
"Nice."
He bangs his antenna and his head on the bottom of the floating billiard table, and he says, "What the?" Looks up. Of course.
It's great. All right, so I come in, slide under, and we go down together to the and we get back to his. We would be able to get back to his ship because all the guards would be leaving.
Yeah, all the guards are leaving, but you're running through the halls. It's complete chaos as he runs into the hangar and says, "Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it?" You spot his ship all the way on the opposite side of the hangar. It's one of those like oopsie scenes, like he's rushing in a panic, and he's like, he brought you back to the opposite side of the hangar, so you have to run across the hangar as ships are flying out and like vacating.
Well, saying, you know what, that's okay. We're Shadow Ministers. We know how to take care of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we are able to seemingly teleport, but not really. It's just an element thing. I don't want to. There's no time to explain that right now. But we're able to move to the other side of the hangar in like a couple seconds or something. And we're right next to the ship.
Right next to the ship, and as you see the front of the ship, the back of the ship's gangplank is raising. Someone's on board. As you see R sitting in the cockpit.
We can get up onto the ship too, so that's fine.
You can get up onto the ship.
We can get in there.
Yeah. As you
the
captain. Sorry. R is
should
already
get in, right?
At the controls. He's already in, and you hear the cockpit door.
We're gonna have to get in too.
Yeah, you hear the.
We're gonna have to get in too.
Yeah, as the ship starts lifting off its VTOL and starts maneuvering towards the exit, and 313 says, "Wait, who's flying this?"
Yeah. So would the Silverlight crew see this?
They're on approach right now, like from a distance, but all they see is just a bunch of fighters leaving the ship constantly. Like
and then the one that looks different, right?
Emergency command on Ruby's panel.
Yep.
has entered in before I left.
313 would have been like telling the crew about who these people are and their secret missions and that kind of thing, because they're basically a whole family of spies, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So 313 would say, "All right, can we get a scan of who's on that ship?" And then does that have to be rolled for, or we find out that all 4 of the characters involved are there?
All of 4 characters are involved.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it go faster.
Oh, okay. The 4 is. Oh, wait, that's somebody technically.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, Jordan's turn.
Being broadcast between Captain and Ruby.
Captain and Ruby. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Now all 4 of our characters are on that ship.
Yep. So the Ruby, you get a telepathic message from the captain, and also Aqualis, you get a message in your mind.
I would hear that too. Yeah.
And it says use the torpedo, the special torpedo.
Ruby gets that, and
all right.
immediately does launch up the special torpedo.
Hold on. Have you read about this torpedo symbol?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Okay, well.
Cuts through shields and cuts through hull plating. It will, you fire it at something, it will hit and destroy in about 5 seconds.
Less than 5 seconds, 2.8 seconds.
That's
it
very
will implode whenever it hits into a black hole.
Don't hit my ship. Wait, if it's a black hole, that's not good. We don't want to.
Micro black hole.
Micro.
So it will implode something the size of a galaxy class in about 5 seconds.
This has been tested, yes.
That's good. We want to implode the flagship that has the quantum bomb on it.
Yeah.
So the bomb would be destroyed.
Yep.
This is what I've been trying to fix the whole time.
Sorry?
This is what I've been trying to fix the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone actually, I was playing, like I walked into the billiard room a couple weeks ago, and then somebody actually had broken the 8-ball, and I have no idea how. There were like 2 separate pieces. I actually have a picture of this on my phone. And I stuck them back together, and I'm just trying to fill in the little crack there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big gash, actually. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working decently well enough.
Yeah. But,
the special torpedo, we're going to launch it?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Alright, so as the yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Okay, so as the, since this is a very specialized armament, it's going to require multiple levels of authorization, kind of like how you did the saucer separation. But since the captain's incapacitated right now in sickbay, you're missing 1 level of authentication, which you'll have to delegate to another crew member. And there's only...
I'm the only one there, aren't I?
Yeah, Aqualis. So you're going to have to push the button to basically blow up an enemy.
At this point, game's the game. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So the panel, you're on the battle bridge right now, I'm assuming. As the panel comes up and says, "Launch authorization for Quantum Lance Striker Torpedo, codenamed." Hold on, I have to pull this up quickly because I don't have the data.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah.
I have it. It's called Mysterious Torpedo Technology. Valkyrie Disruptor Lance Torpedo armed. The Fang is ready. Fang of Honor. Authorization to launch. Required. Engineering reports all clear. Security teams report the torpedo is armed and set in its cradle. Waiting your orders, Captain.
Ruby did immediately just say, "We are launching this now."
Authorization required.
The Roll20 screen is still on the billiards match, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I'm gonna show this to everyone. Edit.
Real quick, just before we do,
Yeah.
7th Knight is gonna swipe the 7 ball, take it with him.
Yep.
It's funny. 998 is gonna swipe the 13 ball.
Yep. And the on the
Captain will give his
So,
launch Ruby.
as the torpedo arms, the torpedo tube's like iris opens, and you see like the engine on the back of this thing charging up. Now there's clamps restraining it from launching, so like it's charging its thrusters as it's preparing to launch. But there's like this clamp holding it back before it can launch. Final arms sequence completed. Ready for launch. On your command. And you see the 2 buttons pop up on the like the 2 launch keys like pop up on the console. One is blue, one is red. And since the captain
Ruby
is
knew
not
that
there,
she knew that the blue one is for
Aqualis.
the captain, and the other one, the red one, is for Ruby.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Looks at
Aqualis.
Qualitas and like, I need you to help me get my son back and ending this game.
yeah, the billiard game's already over, by the way. But yeah, like ending this war.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So do I have to go down to the sick bay to get the key?
No, the key's already there. But since is DNA encoded, the system's gonna have to recognize that there's a fault, and the captain is going to have to be brought back up either to the bridge, or authorization is gonna have to be relayed some way to the computer to grant the use of the key by another operator. Because once you touch that key, yeah, it's gonna lock out because it's a failsafe.
Okay.
Unless an emergency override is given.
Yeah.
This is an emergency.
So I would realize this, okay, this is gonna fail unless we get like the proper authorization. Unless we get that, this is gonna fail. So yeah, I would realize that, I think.
As your hand reaches, so hold on. As your hand reaches for the key, Aqualis, and then you just realize, wait, something's wrong. And Ruby's hand is already on the key, ready to turn it. And the computer says, authorization 1, complete. Waiting for authorization 2.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Authorization 2, standing by.
We need to overwrite this thing.
And a little digital flip-out clock pops up and says, missile will disarm in 5 minutes. In 1 minute, if no authorization is confirmed. Basically, like, it's a failsafe, so like if there's an indecision between the 2 parties, the missile will disarm.
Yeah.
It's a failsafe.
Right.
And that has triggered.
We'll come back on the bridge.
You come back on the bridge with crutches, limping, like full on crutches, like.
Right. I'd come over and help you over to the. I'd come over quick and then help you over to the
controls
thing and say, "We need you to turn the key, or else we're all gone, pretty much, or else we're all gonna blow up."
You see the clock as you arrive, Captain. You see the clock reading 10 seconds left. 9.
We're not stopping this at 1.
8.
We're gonna stop it before it gets to 1. That's
6.
so like movies do this
5.
all the time. Turn the key.
The captain reaches out with a hand being held by both parties. His hand wraps around the key and twists. 1. Launch confirmed.
1 second, just like in the movies.
As the torpedo rockets out of the torpedo tube straight at the Relatarian capital ship, it punches through their shields. The ship disappears out of phase. and then silence as all the other ships around you, not the Satyrian ships, the Satyrian ships are fine, but all the Relatar ships also,
there's another N in there.
all the Relatar ships start blinking out of existence, like they never were there.
So
meanwhile,
did they went to another phase with the quantum, like with the torpedo and the 8-ball bomb. So that was all in the same phase and all blew up in the same phase together.
Yep. As captain, you're looking at through like a phase kind of like discriminator kind of like view on the main viewer.
Phase partition.
Phase partition, so you can see the
everything
results.
blowing up while Saturn is not in that phase, or is it in that phase? I don't know if it will be
Saturn
in that phase
Saturn's in the phase, but it's not touched because it's out of the phase of this existence. So it's kind of
yeah. That's what I meant.
It's a backdrop.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant. Yeah.
But the ship detonates with a massive implosion, sucking it in, and you see a small little object flying off, and then a bright flash of light, and then nothing. Captain, this is the computer. I've detected an escape pod launch. R has escaped from the detonation. He's still out there. However, the Relatar vessel has been successfully destroyed, Captain.
Was the Malachite amulet on board there as well?
I have confirmed. The Malachite amulet was on board. Your son is with R.
Ruby just, after she heard the amulet's on board, with a heavy sigh, and no one sees this, but a small tear kind of falls off from her. She's like, "Can you track it?"
Already on it.
And she kind of looks up
in a soft, passionate tone.
Yeah, she kind of glares up, and sees all the debris of no debris, but the after the after explosion or whatever. She's like,
yeah,
all of them. Get us back to our main ship and follow that cruise.
Affirmative.
There we go.
As the ship prepares to jump in, chasing down R. That is where we're going to end today's game.
So R is with Ren and my other two, right?
Yeah.
Right. There we go. That's a lot of fun.
And I'm so happy you guys actually found a good use for that weapon.
Oh, has that been in the game since the beginning of season 1 and nobody used it?
It's a one-time use item.
Well, I'm glad we found something for it.
Yep.
All because of an 8-ball.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the funny thing is, it's actually it was the 8-ball that actually got broken. Like it could have been any of them, but it was the 8-ball. It's just kind of funny. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Actually did break.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. I am PAKNUSA AKRT Studios, your production engineer, and your Relatar, and your R, and all our lovely little side characters like the guard who is now groveling at my feet. Stop it. I'm gonna pass it off to the heroes of our story. Please go ahead, Simbel.
Alright. So I'm Simbel. I played all of the Saturnian characters today. Aqualis 282, Hyperbola 313, Seventh Knight 777, and Penultimatum 998. Because nothing is really ever an ultimatum with him. There's always a way out. It's really only a penultimatum, if I had to say myself. It's a lot of fun. Always. Thank you for hosting. And who should I give it to? The captain.
There's two of
us. Captain, it's your ball in hand.
Oh, me, I guess.
Well then, Ruby.
I had fun. Yeah. This is cool to have with our son Ren, which is fun. But I play Ren, Ruby, Hansy, who sadly didn't get a whole lot of fun. I chopped liver, not the point, Hansy. Okay, fine.
Hansy's
this
just
was fun, yeah.
Hansy's just looking at the no, Hansy was in the torpedo room watching the torpedo go through the tube, and she's like,
Yeah.
I wonder if I can fit in there. And the chief of security is like, no, you're not. Get out of that torpedo tubes, Hansy.
No. But yeah, this is fun. I love hanging out having fun to introduce our new character Ren to this whole game. I feel now sad that my son is now being held hostage.
Yep.
Don't worry, I got 2 people there who can get him out safely.
Good. I'm going to pass it off to my twin. Yep.
Go ahead, Jordan. The other Jordan. Captain.
I'm Jordan. I play the very charismatic and very proud parent, Captain LaRoche. Thank you for a wonderful game.
You're welcome. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining us here on Star Trek Trident. Until then, keep your eye on the sky. Don't let the 8-ball scare you. And we'll see you next time in a time
Either of the 8 balls.
Bye, everyone.
Made it through the firestorm, through fractured space and broken form. The silence tried to pull us in, but we were stronger than it's been. I'm still shaking, heart still out, standing tall, unbound. Every scar across this steel, every wound that had to heal, every time we almost fail is another story we will tell. We don't fade into the dark, we don't vanish, we leave a mark. When the stars go cold and the signal's gone, when the night feels twice as long, we remember who we are. We are never too far gone. We will never drift away. We are lightning in the fray. Through the black we find our way. We're alive, we're alive. If the universe divides, we are standing side by side. Feel the engines come alive. We rise, we rise. Drifting but never We are Trident, and we're going home.